Welcome to ShySen773. Thank you so much for checking out my video. For those checking out my content for the first time, I just want to say welcome in. Thank you so much for viewing my video. If you would like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, I would truly appreciate it. It costs you nothing at all to do so. For those that have been subscribed the whole time and my new subscribers, I just want to say thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. They really go a long way. So today's video, I want to talk about Monica Ciochi's Navitus brand that she created. So Navitus themselves is a brand that's been collabing with YouTubers for some time now. The first one in particular was Steven from Redolescence. Then there was also Big Beard Business. There were others as well in between there. But today I want to talk about Monica's fragrances that she helped to create and develop. These two fragrances to me are very beautiful, so I just want to throw that one out there. Also very different from the fragrances that I have in my collection, so it was such a very nice surprise for me in particular. There are the two, so the two are Carte Blanche and the Embrace. So let me first talk about the Embrace. So the Embrace comes in a black box like this. So all of the Navitus fragrances come in a box like this. And then if you open it up, the card sits inside here. So there's a card that actually has all of the fragrance information as well. And then the fragrance sits here. So I'm gonna take the fragrance out. And if you look at this bottle, first off, I really love like that maroon bottle that they have, and then the top comes off. You do not want to pick this up from the top. It'll definitely fall and break. But you also have all of the, there's other information on the bottom as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray a fresh spray. I've actually been wearing this for the past couple of days, so I really wanted to get my nose on this, and then I'll tell you what I smell. So I'm gonna spray two sprays. I'm also gonna show you the sprayer too. So let's show the spray. It's a very nice pressurized sprayer. So that's something that I really love about it. But this fragrance opens up. Let me go ahead and tell you the notes. So the notes for this fragrance is bitter orange, Indian sesame absolute, and South African almond. Then you're going to get honey and coffee absolute. And then in the base, you're going to get Haitian Vetiver, Virginia Cedarwood, and Madagascar Vanilla. So this fragrance smells very gourmand to me. You get that beautiful, so it's kind of weird in a sense because you smell the almond, the honey, and the coffee right off the top. So I get that honey almond coffee note for about a good 20 to 30 minutes. Then the fragrance actually changes on my skin. So then I start to get like a little bit of the sweetness from the vanilla, and then also I start to smell a little bit of that bitter orange mixing in with the cedarwood. I really don't get that vetiver, but I'm assuming that it adds a bit of there's a lot of smoothness to this fragrance as well. It's very nice from beginning to end. It's not a super projection beast, but it stays on skin. Like I've had it on skin the past couple of days for about a good, I want to say 8 to 10 hours. So it definitely lasts a work day. Again, it sits on the skin, but it kind of comes to about here. So even at the, I would say at the 7-hour mark, I was still able to smell it like right here. But smells very, very different than anything else that I've ever smelled. I don't know if anybody's ever done this before, but I used to eat Doritos, and then I would drink fruit punch. So like the Hawaiian Punch and the Doritos gave off this weird taste, and that's kind of what I get here. It's kind of it's weird. It's a little bit off-putting if you're not used to that almondy type smell that's in here. So that coffee and that almond give it this kind of funkiness, but it's still very smooth and beautiful on skin. I think I enjoy this a lot more in the mid and the dry down. So in the beginning of it, it was a little bit weird to me. But overall, I definitely enjoy this fragrance. It's very beautiful, and that vanilla almost smells like the same vanilla that you get from like Ani, from Nishane. So it's a little bit of a, I want to say like a sparkly type of vanilla, or what I get on my skin in general. But overall, an absolutely beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I definitely enjoy it. And again, that is the Embrace. So the next fragrance that I want to talk about is Carte Blanche. So again, it comes in this box, and I'm going to go ahead and take the fragrance out. And they always knock it out of the park with these bottles. But I love the fact that this bottle is in this kind of a clear type of a bottle. So very, very beautiful. And I'm going to spray this one on my arm on this side. So, and if you can see, look at that oil content on my arm. You can see it. It's so beautiful. And this fragrance out of the two is my absolute favorite because it is so clean and so beautiful. It's so well done. Absolutely gorgeous. So this fragrance, oh, and I forgot to mention the perfumer of the previous one. So the Embrace is Sydney Lancier. Hopefully I'm not butchering that name. But the perfumer for this one is Bertrand Duchaufour, who is and has done so many fragrances. But this one is so beautiful. So the top notes are Sicilian Bergamot, there's an Agrest Accord, there's Guatemalan Cardamom, and then Italian Mandarin up top. Then in the heart notes, you're going to get grilled almonds, driftwood, benzoin, and Java vetiver. Then in the base, you're going to get Peru balsam, Madagascar vanilla, Indonesian patchouli, ambergris, and musk. Wow. Such a smooth and beautiful fragrance. So it is I want to say both of these lean very unisex. This one could be considered masculine a little bit more, but overall, it just reminds me of wearing a suit and being dressed up and just, you know, owning a room in general. So this is perfect for the office. Very, very beautiful. I would probably wear this one. So Carte Blanche, I would wear during the seasons now. So like spring, summer, and then the Embrace, I might wear during the fall and winter time. I'm sure that would shine a little bit more because it does remind me of autumn. But overall, this fragrance, this Carte Blanche, is so beautiful. I thought at one point I got mixtures of different fragrances. So Paramount is the umbrella for Navitus, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But there is a fragrance from Galleria Parfums called Moving Times that has similarities, but it's not the same at all. It's totally different than that fragrance. I also get other similarities to Angel Man as well with this fragrance. Not the same by no means, but it just reminds me of it a bit. But this one on its own is so gorgeous. I also get about that good 8 to 10 hour mark of longevity. It's an arm's length, but ultimately, if you spray it and it's on clothes, you can actually smell it off of your clothes a little bit after, I'd say, like the 24-hour mark. So some of my sweatshirts that I wore yesterday, I can still smell both of the fragrances. More so this one, which is the Carte Blanche on my sweatshirt. So beautiful, beautiful fragrances. Monica, you knock these fragrances out of the park. If you ever come out with any other fragrances, I seriously can blind buy them easily, knowing that your nose and your choices were very, very good. Definitely different than anything that I have in my fragrance collection. So thank you so much for creating it. Also, Monica had a buy one bottle, get one bottle free kind of deal. So I jumped on that offer. I think it went away already, but that was during the pre-sale of these two fragrances. But overall, absolutely knocked it out of the park. I know some of the other reviewers as well have reviewed this fragrance, and I believe that they have the same opinions that I had of these fragrances. So check it out if you can. Try to get samples. I believe there may be an opportunity to get a sample. If not, if I had to blind buy, which again, I do not, I will not tell you to go out and blind buy anything, but out of the two, I absolutely love this fragrance. This would honestly be considered like a 10 out of 10 for me. But that's my taste in general. This one is a 9 out of 10. There's a little bit of uniqueness to it, but overall that dry down and the longevity of the fragrances, they're beautiful. They won't choke anybody out. So thank you so much again for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. And until the next time, have a blessed day and take care.